So I can believe that I am turning 40 next year. It started to hit me the other day that it is another digit change on my age. Honestly, it really made me reflect on where I am, like health wise. I've always had weight issues. I always been kind of like chubby since college. From what I remember, the lightest that I was about 120 pounds, and that's way before I start college. And then when I started college, I was around 125 pounds, and my heaviest would be 160, close to 170 pounds last year when I was pregnant with my baby. During my pregnancy, I had a lot of health issues. I was diagnosed with gestational diabetes and also preeclampsia. And so that put my pregnancy at pretty high risk. And then because of that, I had to deliver my baby 6 weeks early, so at 34 weeks. The doctor that helped my delivery and I had a little discussion last year. She said that if my husband and I ever consider another baby, I should really focus on my health, which is lowering my weight, because that would help reduce the high risk pregnancy significantly. My husband and I definitely want another baby. We would love Liam to have another sibling to grow up with. But with me turning 40 next year, I just realized that I can't just keep waiting. I really need to work on my health like right now. So here I am starting 75 hard challenge again. This is probably my fifth or sixth time trying, and honestly in the past I never made it all the way through. By the way, we are currently at a park. I took Liam to his favorite outdoor playground because today is a nice day and it's not raining, so I figured it's a perfect day to do so. He played quite a bit, and then it was his nap time, put it in the stroller, and he fell asleep on the way to the car. I didn't want to wake him up, by taking him out and then put in the car seat. So we turn around. I just been kind of walk around the park talking to you guys about 75 hard. It's kind of perfect timing. It's a nice day. Enjoy the weather. All the leaves are turning colors now, so it's really pretty. I thought about waiting until January 1st to start fresh as a New Year resolution, but then I was kind of tired of waiting for the perfect time. There will never a perfect time, especially now I have a 1-year-old toddler. So that's why I decided just to start now. One of the reasons I failed in the past because I didn't plan well enough. I just kind of jumped into the challenge without preparing. And with 75 hard challenge, the rules might sound simple, but they're actually very challenging, especially now that I have Liam, trying to balancing mom life, work, and everything else in between. It's gonna be a lot harder. It's because if you miss a task on any day, you have to start over, and I do not want this to happen again. So this time I'm setting myself up for success. In this video, I'm gonna share exactly how I'm prepping and what I'm doing ahead of time to make sure I stick to the challenge and hopefully finish strong this time. Some of you might heard of this 75 hard challenge, but if you never heard of it, it's basically a mental toughness challenge created by Andy Frisella. The idea of this challenge is to build discipline through consistent daily habits. And honestly, this challenge is more about mental strength than just fitness alone. There are 6 main rules. You have to do every single of them every day for 75 days. And if you miss even one, you have to start over, no exceptions. Let me quickly go through them and share how I'm planning to make each one realistic for my life as a full-time working mom and solo parent. There is one rule in 75 hard challenge that has been always easy for me, which is no alcohol, because normally I don't even drink alcohol, and rarely, maybe once a year, like at a social event, I would drink like a beer and that's it. So I just want to get that out of the way, and that would be rule number 1 of the challenge. We just got home and my parents are currently playing with Liam, so I have some time to kind of talk to you guys about what books I'm gonna read for this challenge because the fifth rule for this challenge is you have to read 10 pages of nonfiction book for 75 days. And I don't usually read, like even fiction book, I don't even read them. Over the time from when I tried 75 hard in the past, I have collected of quite a few good books. These are my collection of nonfiction books. Most of them are like finance book, self-improvement, and then a couple are like home improvement. I have already picked out 3 books that I'm gonna read for this time around. So I'm gonna talk about them real quick. The first book I'm gonna read is Feel Good Productivity by Ali Abdaal. He is also a YouTuber. I love his idea that productivity doesn't have to be stressful and it can actually feel good. He talks about using joy and curiosity to stay motivated, which is something I really want to bring into this challenge. The second book is The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up by Marie Kondo. I actually heard about Marie Kondo tidy technique in the past but never read her book. And with a 1-year-old, toys and baby stuff are everywhere, and I just want to create a more peaceful, simplified space at home. I think getting organized physically will also help me feel calmer mentally throughout the challenge. And the last one I have here is The Love Prescription by John and Julie Gottman. My husband traveling a lot for his new job, and I've been solo parenting most of the time, so I really want to focus on keeping our connection strong even when we're apart. This book gives a lot of simple science-backed tips on communication and building intimacy that I think every couple can benefit from. Well, it's already the next day. I'm gonna make Liam breakfast and then we'll chat more about the rules for 75 hard. Oh, somebody's hungry. Mom's coming. So today is his breakfast, some carrot muffins, scrambled eggs, and blackberries. Blackberries is his favorite, so yeah. Okay, so the next rule is to follow a diet. You can choose whatever diet you want. There wasn't any like specific on the rule for the challenge. So some people I watched on YouTube, they choose like high protein, low carb. For me, I think I'm gonna do intermittent fasting. This time with my new job and Liam, I'm gonna do 14 hours fasting and 10 hours the 10 hours window to eat. I try to do the math to make sure the numbers add up. So at 10 a.m. every day, I will start eating, and then at 8 p.m. every night, I will stop eating, and then we'll fast until the next morning at 10 a.m. Oh, also no cheat meal. So for example, if you decided to do keto diet for this challenge, you have to keep your diet keto for 7 days straight. No cheat meal like for the weekend or anything like that. If you had any cheat meal during that 70 days challenge, then you have to go back to day 1. So for me, I have to keep doing intermittent fasting for the whole challenge. The third rule is to take progress picture every day. Now this one sounds easy, but I tend to forget it and then wait until the end of the day to do it. So this time I'm gonna set my alarm to take my pictures in the morning. So that way I, get it out of the way. The fourth rule, which is the hardest for me, you have to do 2 45 minutes workout each day. One of the workout had to be outdoor. Before, when I attempted to do this challenge before Liam, it was really hard for me because I am totally not an outdoor workout person. And now with a toddler and also working full-time, still not liking working outdoor, I have to really have some kind of like a strategy to get this task done. Also, we live in Oregon. I don't know if you know anything about Oregon, but it rains a lot in the fall and the winter, and then in the spring, like basically almost every day, except summer. We have pretty good summer here. Of course, I'm doing this challenge during the fall season, so it's gonna be raining most of the day. So to make sure I complete this task despite whatever the weather is outside, I bought a few items on Amazon. I'm gonna share them later on in the video. See, didn't I tell you? Blackberries is his favorite, and looks like someone likes mommy's carrot muffin. Is it yummy? Huh? Yummy? And the fifth rule is to drink 1 gallon of water a day. I like to use my water bottle, but this is only 24 ounces. No, yeah, 24 ounces. So it's hard for me to keep track how much I drink throughout the day. And, oh, hi, hi. Can you say hi? You want to play with that? Okay, let me let you play with it. Yay. I remember that I do have a 1 gallon water bottle from when I did 75 hard in the past, but it's in my pantry, so I'm gonna grab it real quick. There we go. This one is really cool. So it has, the measurement of the bottle. In the back, it has like the time frame stamped onto the bottle. 7 a.m., 9 a.m., and all the way to 9 p.m. And normally I tend not to drink a lot of water. It is so bad. So when I was doing 75 hard in the past, I always have a lot of water left by the end of the day. So this time, I'm gonna be using this every day just to kind of help me visualize how much water I have left. My goal is to finish all of the water by, let's say, 10 p.m. So that way I don't wake up all night to go pee. Yeah. These are the few things that I bought on Amazon that I mentioned earlier in the video. Again, you don't need all this to do 75 hard challenge, but for me, they are very helpful. For example, one of the reasons that I don't like exercise outdoor is that I have to bring lots of things with me and I hate carrying things in my hands. So with this jacket, it has a lot of pockets. It even comes with like 2 water bottle that like collapsible that you can put right in front, and the jacket is pretty snug onto your body, so I don't feel like things kind of dangling around when I go work out. The next item is kind of like an essential for me. It is an open ear bone conduction sport headphones, so when I wear it I can still hear the surrounding, which is like a safety thing, so this is a must. The last item is also an essential in my opinion. Like I said earlier in the video, in Oregon it rains a lot, especially in the fall and the winter. This is the raincoat. I don't want to be soaking wet when doing my outdoor workout, so yeah, I'm gonna wear this quite a bit during this challenge.